Well, I imagine every person who lives in a tent has some kind of story. Mine is not as tragic as most. I just work on the road a lot. So it's easier for me to live like this instead of pay, over $1,000 to basically be home for 6 days out of the month. Like, I just come back here and it's super chill. So right now I'm working and I'll kind of be in this area for a while. I bought the Core 10-person tent. She's pretty tall. Put it this way, I can hang that JBL speaker and walk underneath. Hey, look at that. That's how much room is there. And I'm 5'11", something like that. So it's pretty. But I'll start out with this here. I got my wash station, so I warm up water and I add it. I've already done my dishes, but I'll do the dishes, and then this thing is how I rinse my dishes off. So that's basically just gray with dishwater mostly, or like the bottoms of my coffees and stuff will color it up a bit, But we got water underneath. Got my dish rack. Dish rack is key. Dish rack is like, that's your cupboard right there. It all just goes there and you use it again. I got my pantry. Got a bunch of stuff in there too. Smart thing to do, I imagine, would be to put a lid on that. Where is that lid? So yeah, life in a tent. A little clumsy, and a little clustered. But really, this tent is big enough to have a whole kitchen station, a bathroom. So I just bought this just buy a cheapo tent. It's good. And then, it's got some privacy. So at night, people don't see a big silhouette of you, just kind of hanging one out, taking a leak. You can actually come in here and use the bathroom. It's open on the top. Got toilet papers. I don't really go number twos in there because I'm in a campsite, so it works out. But this here is also a bucket shower. I've used that out in the bush. It's quite liberating. I just take my bucket and I warm up water and I add it to water. And I usually have to do 2 rounds because that's the biggest pot I've got. Sometimes I'll do the pot and the frying pan and try to get them both warm. And then and I just fill that with water. I drop the thing in the bucket and then it comes out the hose, and the hose is actually pretty dope. So what I got coming along is a bath basin. So I haven't had a shower in here yet. That's why the shower thing's still in the box, but I have like a 41 by 41 basin that's going to go here. And I'm just going to attach right through these little snippets they give you. I'm going to try to go through there so it holds onto a curtain, and the curtain drapes down on 4 sides and stays inside that basin. Probably not going to work, but we'll give it a shot. And then I can actually shower in here because, let's stand up in this thing. 5'11", got enough room to kind of do my thing. So if I've got, a shower curtain that's attached here and attached here, and it all just drapes down into a basin. Like, really, everything on the outside is going to stay dry except for me, and I'll just have my quick shower, get ready in the morning, then I can scoot out of here, I think that's going to be pretty cool. That'll kind of make it seem a little more like home. I don't have to leave to go shower all the time. That sucks. And the shower they have here is basically just a camping shower. That's an instant heat shower. This one, it's a little more personal. But I wake up in the morning and it's pretty cool in here sometimes, So when I fire that thing up and boil up water for my coffees and stuff like that, warms everything right up in here. It's awesome. So it gives me all of that. But it would also warm things up, and then I can jump in the shower, have a quick shower, and it won't be freezing in here. And I can get ready to go. I got a camping cot, and it's like the back sits up. That's pretty key. I like that. So I've got one of them small little single mattresses that are like a blow-up mattress. It's just the cheapo one. But this chair comes with this topper, and I just put this underneath. It's actually pretty cozy. And that sleeping bag, even in Canada, it's just been annoyingly cold. Just nagging. It won't go away. But I'm telling you, that little blanket, if I jump up in there with a good pair of sweats on and some socks, I'm just fine. I don't even notice it. In the middle of the night, I'll cover my face, kind of. I'll sleep so that like my face is kind of sticking out. But yeah, I've had a cold tip of my nose every once in a while. But yeah, I got this Blue Eddy AC 70, and it powers all the stuff. Like, I take this thing here, so it'll turn her on. I got her all charged up too. I gotta turn on the AC. I can plug this in, and that gives me my TV and my lights. So I've ordered a lamp because I've just been really stubborn. I'm like, I don't need light. Who needs light? It's really annoying. So then you run out of batteries and you got no light. But I got this thing, so it actually stays on in the morning. It gives me just enough light. There's 2 of them actually, so it helps out. And the cool thing is they come from Dollarama, and one remote will do both. So they both come with a remote, but you only need one. It picks it up. It's awesome. Pretty cool. So yeah, it's my little setup. In the morning, I usually play PlayStation and watch TV before I go to bed. And then that power station will have like 25% left or something. And that's fine. Because when I start up my coffee maker, the coffee maker runs at 900 watts. So it really pushes that little power station. So you can literally watch it go down from 25, 24, 23, 22. Well, it's not actually that fast. But by the time that coffee's done, it uses like 6-7% of the battery. So it's a big one. If I get a toaster, same thing. It's 700 watts. And just to toast the toast, you'll watch that battery die slowly but quickly. But the TV and PlayStation combo, 6 hours. 5.5, 6 hours. Like the other day, it was a long weekend. I didn't even notice. I was sitting there and I went, holy crap, it's late. And I looked and I hit the button on the thing and it was 17%. I mean, I must have played vids for 5 hours and watched YouTube intermittently, get up and cook and just leave all that stuff on. Sometimes I fall asleep with the TV on, and it'll run the TV, just the TV. It'll run it for like 7 hours. Like, I'll wake up in the morning and the TV will still be on and it'll still be working. So AC 70, it's good for a day. Yeah, it's good for one day. If you get the AC 180, I imagine you would get a day and a night. So you could watch all your stuff and do all your stuff during the day, and then still have a heater on at night, and it would probably pump out heat all through them really cold hours of, like, you know, from like midnight to like 4 in the morning or something. At some point it would die. But man, a small heater is all I'm missing in here. A lamp, that's all I'm missing. That mat is what I'm missing. Also, the place I'm at runs like on solar and stuff like that, so sometimes we just don't have electricity on the campsite, and my car charges that thing in like 5 hours. There's no way. The plug gets so hot too. After 5 hours, when you unplug it, if you were to stick that lighter thing to your skin, it would burn you. It gets very hot. But I'm gonna get a power inverter, 400 watt power inverter, so my car charges at 109 watts. It's pretty slow, but 400 watt inverter with its loss and its imperfections, probably 300 watts. Even if it's a little more than 300 watts, oh, that'll be so awesome. That means I can just charge up my station in an hour and a half. You know, if I plug this thing into a wall, it draws 426 watts, and that charges it in about an hour. So it's pretty quick. As long as you can find some time to plug this thing in, it'll give you hours and hours of electricity. And I have no power on this site yet. I'm watching TV, charging phones, I got lights, I'm making coffee, I'm doing the thing. It's all right.